名探偵デビュー。眩しい光に包み込まれるはちゃめちゃな夏。いくらなんでもトラブルが多すぎる。フェイトグランドオーダーサーバントサマーフェスティバル2023。さあ行こう。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We have 7 days left, so we gotta get through here, right? First things first, we're gonna do the dojins here. We have the first one with Yoroshiku Mount Liang, which again, you can't even read. Like, I know it's just because I have to keep the resolution slightly down to make this run at all on my laptop. But that is rough. At that point, I would just put Mount Liang, right? Or Yoroshiku. So that's fine. Let's do like a whip cutting through the wind. Maybe it's some reference to some water margin stuff that I have never heard. There's a chance. Let's see. What are we going to do with them? You got 108 members. There are many different kinds of stories and many different reasons why they are told. Some are created for noble purposes, others for motives that would make you absolutely cringe. Oh, so, well, what's that one I'm thinking of? Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of? I can't even remember it, but that's okay, because then I won't say it out loud, and people won't get mad at me. Now here's the question. Is the story I'm about to draw cringeworthy? I mean, here's the thing. No matter what, it's not Rent-A-Girlfriend. Yes, I'm sure it is. I know I would cringe like crazy if I were to come across it as a reader. But I'm itching to draw it all the same. Even if the mental damage I suffer as a result is enough to make me vanish. That's who I thought it was. I want to make a manga starring me. Oh no. I don't want to make it a romantic comedy. Oh no. This is almost as bad as when you learn about the My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute author having a sister. That's right. A romantic comedy. Oh, this is bad. I must be completely out of my mind. Oh, wait. This might be good. Here's the backstory. Our anti-servant fest alliance, Yoroshiku Mount Liang, has decided to make a book that isn't about Artoria. We started by asking Huyan Zhuo what kind of book she'd like to make, but... oh boy. I plead the fifth. I see. Then how are we supposed to help you make this book? Good question. Gut feeling, I guess? Yeah, we're gonna need a little more to go on then. That's a good laugh. So after trying every trick at our disposal, we finally managed to coax it out of her. Go on, Eliza. Tell him what we found out. Okay. I want to make a romantic comedy starring me. My first thought was, oh, so that's what this is about. Mine was, that sounds like it's going to be a beautiful manga. That it'll turn out to be something so cringe it'll kill us all from sheer embarrassment. I'm so happy they're using it correctly. Like, okay, here's the thing. Some people are like, you shouldn't say that because it's slang, but that's like how we talk, you know? I'd much rather them just be real about it. Like, that's how we use that word. That's all up to Huyan Zhuo. I'm gonna do my part. It literally is just like, yeah, no, this sounds cringe. Like I have goosebumps right now from cringe, which is how I know it's the real good stuff. I see, a romantic comedy, huh? No, that's why we couldn't do these, because Chloe was predisposed and Chloe's part of it. That makes sense. Now that sounds like a manga that only you can draw, Huyan Zhuo, and I mean that in the best way possible. Yes, master. Now, I was hoping maybe you could help us out again. Would that be okay? Yeah, that's fine. Great. Thank you, master. Huh? Hang on, that's moving way too fast. Come with me, Huyan Zhuo. We need to talk. Okay. Master, you stay right there. Keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't go anywhere, Suzuka. I got this for real. They're gonna go out to talk and be like, you sure you want him here if he's gonna be the guy in the manga, probably? Are you sure about this, Huyan Zhuo? I mean, getting Master involved, of all people? I mean, you mean to... Right? Yeah, okay, it's so obvious. I'm sure. I think I can get right up to the line without crossing it. I hope you're right. I wasn't talking about the content so much as the difficulty. If I can't pull this off, then I'll die from embarrassment. No exaggeration. Please, Chloe, please lend me your help. Making something that's 100% wish fulfillment can definitely be powerful, but that power can also come back to bite you, you know? Yes, I'm sure. I, I, I don't want to think about it, but I can intuitively sense what you mean. But even so, this is what I want to draw right now. I want to experience love and romance in all its glory, even vicariously. All right, I hear you. When an artist is motivated, a good editor knows to rise to the occasion and match their enthusiasm. I'll help you out any way I can. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, quit bowing. You're gonna make people think I'm some kind of whip cracker. Can you use that word? Sorry about that, Master. Hope we didn't keep you waiting long. It's fine. Leader and I were having a nice talk. What about you, Big Sis Chloe? Are you done talking? Big Sis... Oh, I like the sound of that. Ilia's never treated me like an older sister figure at all. Welcome back. Everything okay? Oh, yeah, everything's fine, Master. Alright, I'm gonna really let down my hair to help Huyan Zhuo draw the manga she wants. Maybe I should let down more than just my hair? No! Stop. Thank you. Right? Not in front of the kids. If anything, you should be covering up more, not less. Thank you. I'm so happy that the main character of this is normal. Don't us. Remember not to work yourself too hard, Chloe. Well, I do think it's unlikely. We don't want to risk a repeat of that happening again. Which apparently that was because I was wondering about it, right? That is straight up was CG art from the Prisma Ilia manga artist, that's really cool. That's really good. I'm happy they got to do CG art. Reading about how when Nasu requested it, they couldn't believe it. Yeah. Good point. We wouldn't want this romantic comedy to turn into a tokusatsu movie. For one thing, there's not enough time to change genres, and for another, I really don't want to end up squashed. Please don't bring that up. I was hoping to leave that behind as a bad summer dream. But I guess I'm never going to live that down for the rest of my materialization, am I? Damn it. Don't be so hard on yourself, Lady Chloe. Even if it was just a dream, it's still a sign that your dedication is greater than anyone's. I promise you that no one here dislikes the calamity of editing. So I urge you to help the artist however you like. Gawain. Uh-oh, email. Is this something I need to focus? Let's see. I am on email watch right now. Oh, I am. Okay. Okay. I'm basically on cell phone watch. If I get a message and the video, you'll hear a beep and the video cuts, you know why. Anyways, furthermore, I've heard that there are tokusatsu stories in this world that began from heartbreak. So don't worry that people may think worse of you for destroying a city. If anything, it only adds to the gravitas. No lives were lost in that disaster after all. I suggest you merely think of it as an accomplishment you leave off your resume. I see. I don't know the story you're talking about, but personally I'd rather not see it get a sequel. Alright. Well, shall we embrace the cringe? I think back to the story. Like, here's the thing. I absolutely wrote self-indulgent, self-insert stories. I did. And, like, looking back, yeah, you cringe at them. You do. I think the idea that you're supposed to, like, reclaim them and accept them as, like, valid literature, I disagree with that. I think it's important to write them, but I also think you shouldn't go, well, it's a story and it's valid. It can be, but it's usually not for a reason, you know? So because of that, I'm kind of like, yeah, they can do this, but we also don't need to be like, oh yeah, they sound so gatekeeperish to say like, well, I don't think self-insert stories are valid. I don't, like, I want to say they are, but in like the logical part of my brain, it's like, they're really not, I mean, valid, yes. Should we have to... Okay. I think the difference is you can say you like it. You can say you enjoy writing it. I think the problem comes when you start to say, well, it's just as valid, you know? It's like, it's kind of not usually. But you do you. Any writing is good. Any reading is good. Do it. But then also, you know, do other stuff too, right? Don't get stuck in one track, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna make a self-insert romantic comedy. I can't even say that without dying on the inside. But I can't figure out the hook. What am I gonna do? That's true. You can't just play it straight. There's gotta be something. Like, you gotta be from Hokkaido. Or be a gyaru. Or bully. Or be very short. Or what else is there? There's a whole bunch. Oh, be very quiet. That's another one. Right, we'll have to see. Stumbling right out the gate, huh? Don't say those words. Those words scare me right now. Here, I brought a whiteboard. I wonder if Arkwid got all these for them. Maybe this will help us brainstorm. Main character, Huyan Zhuo. Okay, first up, we got Huyan Zhuo's protagonist. Well, that won't be changing, right? That's right, just leave it where it is, please. But, no buts, you can't compromise on this. Yes, Miss Chloe, no buts. Good. Looks like they formed a kind of mentor-apprentice relationship independent of master. When did that happen? Now, since it's a romantic comedy, you've got to start with the encounter. Girl meets boy and all that. Even if they used to be childhood friends, they're still going to need to meet each other again. Now, what about the setting? Do you want to go fantasy? Sci-fi? Present day? Present day. Okay. Alrighty, present day setting it is. So, now that we know when they meet, the next question is how do they meet? Well, Master, could you come up with a couple ideas for us to choose from? It's okay if they're cliched. Maybe he could be the first person to talk to you after you transferred schools. Cute! A classic! That's really cute art. So I'd be starting in a new school, he'd say hi to me, our eyes would meet, and then swoon. Hell yeah, I can't have a meet cute in a rom-com without swooning. I don't know, seems like things are moving awfully quick. No point pumping the brakes here. I want to have them get all lovey-dovey as quick as possible. Oh, we're doing my dress-up darling. Lovey-dovey. Don't return your senses to Huyan Zhuo. Right. The moment I decided to draw this romantic comedy, I swore I would never return to my senses again. Seems like a kind of dangerous approach, but what the heck, you're on the right track, Huyan Zhuo. Just focus on going full speed ahead. Will do! I see how it is. It's like one of those fish that needs to keep swimming or it'll die. Those are called sharks. Indeed. Stop even for a moment. And you are fated to die of embarrassment. Do you think you could sing something a little more encouraging, Sir Tristan? Woo woo. You can do it if you try. We're halfway there. Man, talk about being easily influenced. Okay, here's how the romantic comedy begins. In a different time, a peaceful time. Oh, I can't believe I'm transferring schools at this time of year, but it's still just another school. It's not like things will be any more exciting here than they were before. Okay, this is my new class. Huh? Hey, are you the new transfer student? Nice to meet you. Oh, are we doing 100 Girlfriends again, kind of, with the whole lightning? In that moment, yep, it was in that moment. It was as though lightning had struck through my heart. Yes, this was the most important kind of energy in the world, love, and from there I began to swoon. I could already tell he would throw my heart into turmoil. Yeah, I mean, that's the zing from 100 Girlfriends. We're doing it again? That's fine with me. Peak recognizes peak. Is that, oh, that's it for now, okay. This one's gonna be a short one, I think. Okay. Gifts. I am worried I don't have enough, but we'll see. I did do, again, a little bit of playing quests, but I've just been so busy. All right. Next up.
進行状況は
Some more here. Come on. Come on, game. You got this. Sometimes I feel like I'm, like a guy with a bone shaking in front of a dog waiting for it to arrive, you know? Just like, come on, let's go, let's go. Number 3, we got a battle? Okay. All right, like a whip cutting through the wind. What does that have to do with... You know what? No. No, it could be a romantic comedy title. Okay, I had to let sheer momentum carry me through it, but I got the beginning drawn. Well, that's great, Huyanjiro. Would you like a drink? Yes, please. Is this an energy drink? No, it's some of Fumakotoro's special ninja brew. What would the ninja brew even be? Is it like ninja coffee? I don't know. I didn't have a joke ready. And I definitely did not think of one during that cut. Anyways, should at least be good for you. Okay, then, I'll try it. Oh, right, because they ate the little ninja balls that were, like, really full of energy, but really gross. Oh, it tastes like steel, copper, and cardboard. But I think it did help me feel better. All right, time to dive back into the... Hang on, why don't you take a real break? Oh, yeah, good point. I want to take a look at your current draft anyway. Yes, I guess you're right. And I do feel better now that I know what the hook is. All right, let's see what you've got. Huh. Uh-oh. That's not a good face. Oh, is that draft finished? Not just yet. Huh? Where do your Knights of the Round Table go? Huh. We were starting to feel the pressure get to us, so we decided to go surfing for a bit. Hey, nice. You down for some surfing, Master? I'm not much of a surfer. Yeah? Too bad. Well, like, if you ever change your mind, just let me know. If we all go surfing together, we'll have to bring Mordred along too, or we'll never hear the end of it. The surfing servant. What do you think so far, Chloe? It's not bad. It's not bad, but what? Hey, how about we do some shopping? Shopping? There's a lot I want to discuss, so... Yeah, that's scary. Even reading that, you know? You'll be fine as long as you're with Chloe, Huyanjiro. Hold on the fort here in the meantime. Yeah, have fun while you're out. See you later. Like, it's sort of like your boss saying, you know, come take a walk with me. It's like, oh, God. Anything you're looking for, Huyanjiro? Well, I could use more art supplies and some, romcom reference material. Got it. Sounds like we got some good shopping ahead of us then. I'll help too, of course. That would be great. Are we gonna literally get into rom-com shenanigans? Stock cash register sound effect? It's also like super old. It is crazy. You go to Japan and you see places exactly like that, and you're just like, I've been there, you know? Oh, are we at Ahern Bernie? Huh, we sure bought a ton of stuff. Kind of sweaty now. Oh, here, let me wipe that off for you. That's okay. No, it's fine. Don't be shy. No, it's okay. So strong. Yeah, we're good. So, what can I get you? I'll have a coffee float, please. How about you, Master? I'll have a regular coffee. We're both getting coffee then. Although mine'll be much sweeter being a float and all. So you like your coffee black, huh? Whoa, okay. That's a character trait. I'll remember that. Strawberry sundae for me, please. You're really digging in, huh, Chloe? Well, it is Master's treat, right, Master? Actually, I'd rather split the bill. Too bad. What incredibly brazen impishness. This is what I've been missing. You really shouldn't look up to her for almost anything. All right. Now that you're more relaxed, Huyanjiro, let's get this meeting started. I mean, I don't even get any time to rest. You can rest plenty once you finish the draft. So I don't get any breaks until it's over. Nope. Oh, well, guess that answers that. Okay, what's this meeting about? You do have a plot for the rest of the story in mind, right? Yes, technically. Well, the thing is, how can I put this? Well, first off, I'm very happy with Huyan Zhuo, the character Huyan Zhuo. As the protagonist, she never loses sight of what she wants, and even when she stumbles, she keeps moving forward. But as a model student, she's also wise in some regards. In a lot of ways, she feels like your own ideal. You're making me blush. No, the problem is in her partner. What? You're being way too distant with him. I thought it'd be the other way around. I can tell the protagonist loves him, but I can't tell why. Just being nice and having a great smile isn't enough to win readers over. It's a classic rom-com trap. Both halves of the couple need to be equally charming. It's not enough for Huyan Zhuo just to be the prettiest girl in school or just to be kind, sweet, and all that. We need scenes showing us the partner's inner thoughts and feelings, or he's actually done. And if there are any scenes that can give us some heartfelt interactions with Huyan Zhuo, we need to see those too. That's how the readers will come to love him, which will ultimately lead to loving Huyan Zhuo. I see, but the problem is I get it. I do. But you'll never finish this book if you pull back now. As your editor, this is the hill I'm choosing to die on. Huyan Zhuo, what you, the artist, need right now is courage. Courage? Go on, Master. You should cheer for her too. Ganbare! Ganbare! Courage! And then wait, are we gonna fight the brain demons? Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna fight the mental illness? I mean, you're just better. Let's see here. Yeah, it's fine. That should be fine. Let's stick with this for now. I'm gonna do this. Flip that. There we go. All right. Let's give her a go. No idea what we're gonna be fighting, but we'll have to see here. And again, if at any point the video cuts out and stuff, it's because I'm dealing with stuff. Just letting you know, because some people watch very closely, right? So just letting you know. All right. Coward. Oh, the cowardly lion. That's kind of, yeah. Okay, fair. So we can give you 80%, 100%. Give you that. We don't need skills anymore, so we'll give you this. We'll give you this. Anyways, time to destroy the cowardice in, like, well, we'll see if this will do it in one hit. It'll do a lot, but maybe not in one hit. We'll see here. Ooh, no, it didn't kill, but how much we got? Okay, let's see here. It's doing lots, though. Yeah, that was one combo. We did it. Very nice. See? It's easy. You just need to attack your cowardice with the Berserker. Easy as that. Alright. Only it was that easy. IRL. Okay. Oh, I think leaving my computer on while I was doing the emails is leading to a bit of slowdown, but yeah, that's fine. Take these. As you know what, I can deal with the occasional hitches. For me, it's the audio. When the audio gets desynced, that kills me. Like, that is the worst part. Which, thankfully, again, I mostly fix with stuff there. We got a caster. Okay. Literally, I have OBS delay the video feed and delay my speech so it's still synced up so that it just basically takes the audio from the game and just aligns it like 300 milliseconds back. That's how it works, and it works well. Not perfect, but well. Huyan Zhuo? Master, there's something important I need to tell you. Would you hear me out? It's really, really important. Yeah, sure. Well, that's weird. I was sure Huyan Zhuo was using Master as a model would take their relationship to the next level. Yeah? I see. That was your plan all along, huh? Yeah, okay. So how are things going with them now? Totally normal, as you can see. Damn it, I knew I should have eavesdropped on their conversation when I had the chance. Why did I have to be all considerate and give them space? Oh. Boy, this part's gonna be an editing nightmare. And by editing nightmare, I mean I'm gonna actually have to edit it. Anyways, why did I have to be all considerate and give them space? Oh, what's going on? Something juicy happen? I'm always super down to talk romance. Talk romance? I'd like to participate too, please. So, okay, I was thinking about this. They really pushed a lot of, like, MASH and master shipping in early FGO. And then, once the Lost Belt stuff kind of came around, they kind of pulled back on it. So it's actually kind of nice that they're like, okay, well, remember this, right? To a point where I remember people saying, like, and I remember hearing this, and this was before I had any context, but one of the big things that made people mad about Lost Belt 6 is they said, well, they totally deconfirmed the romance with MASH. And it's like, huh? I mean, I see now that that's not true at all, right? But at the end of the day, they're only ever going to tease it. That's just how it works. And so I summoned up all my courage and asked Master to be my model. I'm sure some people would think that was a bad move, that I'm being much too bold, but nothing could be further from the truth. Are you really sure you want me for this? I am. I respect you more than anyone, which is why I think you'd be perfect for the role. Oh man, now I'm blushing. Yes, respect. I respect Master from the bottom of my heart. That's the God's honest truth, and I'm sure Master knows how I feel in that regard. That's why I want to use him as the model for the protagonist, Huyan Zhuo's love interest. That was my explanation, and that was enough to get him to agree. It's practically the perfect relationship for a master and his servant to have, and I think this is as far as I should let my courage take me. I can't allow myself to go any further. I feel like I'd just be selfish at that point. Even the word respect is tiptoeing dangerously close to a line, but luckily, Master seems okay with. I mean, I literally saw a tier list of like, here's all the servants in love with Master, and it was an interesting tier list because you look and it's like extremely in love, situationally in love, like during some events and stuff. In love, dependent on gender. There is a couple. Apparently, Naknariv has male exclusive lines. That's really interesting. And then like not, and it was a really interesting chart. He even started to pose when he asked so modestly if I was sure I wanted him for the role. This is fine. This is far enough. To go past this point would be arrogance, not courage. Maybe other people would disagree, but that's just how I see it. Okay, then from here on, I'm going to embellish you as much as I see fit. That's not entirely true. I don't plan to embellish him all that much. I feel like that would be lying, and besides, he's great just the way he is. So I'm going to draw him as is, without exaggeration. It's going to take even more courage, but I'm going to try drawing how he'd react in various romantic comedy situations. You know, the things that never happen in Caldia, which they do pretty much, just they don't confirm into romance. I see. Well, everyone has their own perspective, so I'm not going to say you're wrong, but what do you mean the courage to master this event and finish the book has left you? Oh, wait, what? What's going on? Basically, she lost her nerve. Oh, well, no, she got to a point where she kind of looked back at what she did and went, oh god, did I do that? Her nerve? Lost? Oh, now I see. She managed to summon up the courage to ask Master to model for her, but now she needs even more courage to actually see this through. She knows if the book turns out bad, it'll reflect poorly not just on her, but Master too. So that extra pressure was just too much, huh? Really is a tough club to work with. Why are you scared, Huyanzhou? Are you worried readers are gonna mock you? Yes, I am. I don't think I could take that. Oh gods, I wish I could turn into a clam and sink to the bottom of the deep sea. I think I'll be fine since it's so much fun to read. Unfortunately, negative feedback tends to make a stronger, more lasting impact than positive feedback does. That's very true. All it takes is one negative comment, and I'll be thinking about it for weeks, months, even years. Sometimes the pain never goes away. Even more so for someone like Huyanzhou. Yeah, I'm more, a little bit more head on my shoulders than her for that. Not hard to see a single bad review knocking her out of commission for days on end. Still, this is really bad even for her. I had a feeling that might be the case. I knew disparagement was no good. It's as evil as the full corrupt official 6 Twitters. That bad? Uh-huh. What the hell? Where did you come from, evil spirit? So he's not dead. He's still here. If you're scared of being disparaged, why not nip the disparagement in the bud? Huh? What do you mean by that? Explain yourself, so you're not gonna like what happens. Yikes. If we still had spines, we'd be getting shivers down them like crazy right now. At any rate, Bernunos is a deity born from slander and disparagement. Did we learn this already? So it seems to us that all you need to do is find the root of this disparagement and tear it out before it spreads. That way, you should be able to keep Huyanzhuo's inclinations from getting out of control. At least that's what we think. Huh, I see. So, like, you think this could really work? Huh? What do you mean? If you're scared of getting disparaged, then we just need to find the guys who seem most likely to do it and kill them before they get a chance. Hey, yeah, good idea. That's true. Block them before they can comment. Hey, yeah, good idea. I've absolutely done that. I see. That's why you called on me. You got it, so what do you say, Mr. Zhuliang? I don't suppose you can track these guys down for us, can you? Please, it would be a big help. That said, you know we haven't exactly given you a specific target. It'd be one thing if we were on a planet with a vast information network. Within a singularity, shouldn't be too difficult. Whoa, really? But I'll be honest with you, I've no intention of wandering around in this damn heat to look for them. Munch munch? So I think this is where you come in, Lady Shufu. Huh? Wait, you mean you're putting this job off on me? Basically, yes. You've been complaining incessantly about how bored you are, so this seems like a fine way to kill some time. This wasn't what I had in mind. Are you sure you won't reconsider? Would you do it for a Shufu snack? Sorry, Master, but even for you, my answer's still no. Got it. Well, it's probably better if I do it anyway, since this is way out of your league. Huh? What'd you just say? Did you forget I was doing this stuff way before you? What do you mean out of my league? You really think anything could be too tough for me but not for you? I'm sorry. Please just forget I said anything. Alright, Yanqing, let's get going. Hold up, I'll do it. Be my guest. What a mastermind. He tricked me! Well, you did kinda let him. I knew what he was doing, I knew it, and I still fell for it anyway. God, stupid Juliang. He and Sima Yi should both be looking up to me, but I always get the feeling they're mocking me instead. I'm sure they have lots of respect for you, Shufu. Now, cheer up, I'll buy you an ice cream. Really? Yay! Make it almond jelly and strawberry then. I almost did the baby voice with her. No, it's you who gets the baby voice. Me too, I want ice cream too, leader. You got it. Yay! These who like this? What a team of superhumans, you know? Ice cream's great and all, but are you sure you're going the right way? Yeah, okay. A little Dunjia Iopan, then spin those pretty wheels. If the priest faces right, then the Taoist turns her heels. What a weird song. I wrote it myself. I'm picking up lots of badness, southwest of here. Come on, let's go. Right, come on everyone. This ice cream is yummy. Okay, now I'm ready to kill them all. So we're just gonna find the people who would give us bad reviews and kill them first? Okay. There, found him. See, I knew this would be a piece of cake for me. Oh. It's one of you. So this is the root of disparagement. Burn. Oh no, it's more of a... We're not... Okay, I see. We're getting rid of the root of disparagement. Uh-oh. Is this an important email? I gotta check. It's not. We're fine. Because I also get PR emails for companies. Burn, burn. Everything in this world sucks. I hate everything. I hate everything everyone I hate likes. Nope, that makes sense. Whenever I see fans getting excited new book, I want to rain on their parade. I feel most at peace whenever fans lose an argument and seem furious. Are you just Twitter? There should be a bird. I hate something else in my life, so I just feel like I want to feel better by beating up some rando. I haven't actually read any of these books, but who cares? What a jerk. Yep, this is hell, all right. It's okay for everyone to have their own opinions, but this is just disparagement for disparagement's sake. Yep, it's Twitter. Well, Huyan Zhuo, everything she says is spot on. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it isn't. Not even close. There's no time to be a people pleaser. You gotta stand up for yourself. Do you think I can, even though I can barely draw a straight line? Master, she just needs one more push to get over the hump. You're not about to get a little dissing stop, you Huyan Zhuo. That's right. I tend to forget it, but I'm still one of the strongest warriors of Mount Liang. Try to remember that from now on. Yes, you're right. If someone's gonna diss me to my face, I should punish them with my bian before I collapse into a blubbering mess. Alright, I'm ready. Please watch over me. My name is Huyan Zhuo. I'm the one who shall destroy any who would diss me just because I don't like them. That's no fair. I didn't do anything. Well, your totes going to. And now that we've seen your motives, it's basically just a matter of time. So we're just gonna kill you all. I'm very sorry about this, but we're gonna do everything we can to defeat you. Sure. Okay, so they're riders? Random. Or wait, no casters, that makes sense. Okay. Which means that that's not good with you. What an assortment of characters to use. Let's just grab you. I mean, we can just, again, stick with this and we should be fine. Alright, let's do this. Be nice if there's just one. Well, guess what? There's just one. So, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna buff you, buff you, buff you. Is this like a charisma for all allies? Yep. Buff you, buff this. We don't wait. Seal arts for everyone except. Oh, I don't know if the berserker doesn't count. It shouldn't, but just in case, I'm gonna buff this. All right. This is just gonna do it all in one. Come on game, you're good. Again, I've been leaving it running as I've been doing the cuts, so you might have a few moments where it's having issues. Okay, and then if we crit, yep, we did, good. Nice stuff. That is such a good way to win battles. Oh, it's real strong. Complete 3 books. Alright. I think I've seen the cover art of this one. I think I have. This is the one I'm thinking it is. But just remember this, even if you defeat me, there'll always be another wave of flames. Oh, right, flaming. How could I not put that together? Disparagement is truly the flower of the internet. If you ask me, flowers like that should just wither and die. Well. Oh, how beautiful. And that's more or less how it ended. I finished my romcom manga, Tokimeki Iron Whip. That means heart pounding. And send it out into the world. For the time being, I'm not gonna worry about its reception or whether readers will accept it at all. Right now, all I care about is... This is kind of embarrassing. Seeing him laugh shyly while holding my story close to his chest. I couldn't have asked for a better end to the days I spent making this manga. What a relief. I'm so glad. That's kind of nice. Yep, no, I've seen this. Yep, I've seen this. Yep, I've seen this. Actually, I just hope he never realizes that this manga is actually a secret love letter. Also, good heavens. That's crazy. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but a story I felt compelled to draw, even as I hoped the feelings it expressed would remain secret. Are you kidding? Still, the fact that I could make it at all makes me proud, like I've grown just a little stronger. Hang in there, Master. You're so close to making this singularity disappear. Who's the artist behind this? Because it's not the main artist. I want to see. There's a couple it could be. There's a couple whose art style is similar. Let's see here as soon as we get it. All right. Pop that bad boy open. And first off, we get some soundless bells. There we go. Yeah, Tokimeki Iron Whip. Who is this? Marushin. Marushin. Let's see what they've done, because I'm curious here. FGO Marushin. Which sounds like Martian. Okay, they've only done this and another one. Okay. Marush. Okay, so their Twitter is Marushin0214. Let me just see here. Good heavens, that's some art. Wow, yep. Okay, no, I've absolutely seen this artist around. Yep. They've done a lot, and that's their... Oh, well, that stuff is their... okay, well... Wild that you can just get someone who freely does that. A doujin written by the leader of Club Yoroshiku Mount Liang, Huyan who insists on the book's creation. Its main character, Huyan herself. It's her dream manga, rather than a story of her dreams. On top of that is a rom-com. In a way, it's the ultimate title one would want to forget or pretend never existed. There's even a few raunchy scenes, so the embarrassment level increases threefold. She claims there's no specific model for person with whom the protagonist falls in love, but of course that is not true. There's definitely, very obviously, a model. While the doujin was being drawn, she thought that should be that's a typo there. No one would ever notice. Again, they made fun of the typos thing, and then they did this. Afterwards, she was astonished to realize that there was, in fact, no way they would not recognize. If they realized but never said anything, they're mean. If they haven't realized, they're just dense. But maybe I actually enjoy this vague state, and if so, I sincerely wish it could go on forever. As a side note, come on, guys, we just made fun of the typos. This title was a kind of spur-of-the-moment thing, so there's no actual Iron Whip in the work. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a bit of a weird, because you don't even use it there, you know? Okay, well, thank you. It's another one down. I didn't even realize this says investigate the sudden consumption of bananas. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Give me that. Thank you. Ooh, that's the next one. Good. Well, you know what? Since I'm doing all this cutting anyways, if I have to go to the bathroom, I can just cut, so guess what? I'm gonna cut. Okay, I've watered the flowers, metaphorically and literally. Let's continue on. Caldia Gamers, the assorted games night. Please, yes, more gamer jokes. That's what I'm here for. I'm a gamer at heart. I'm a gamer in the flesh. I'm a gamer in the mind. I was born with a Game Boy in my hand. I was the Game Boy. Well done, everyone. Thanks to all your hard work, our first book has turned out wonderfully. And that is not all. For our second book, we are finally free to make it about anything we like. While there was certainly fun to be found in our first book's creation, now that the restriction has been lifted, our second book is where the Anti-Servanfest Alliance's worth will be truly tested. So, let us all do our best to ensure it turns out spectacularly. Gamer Squad. Gamer Squad. Gamer Squad? Question mark? Yeah! I don't know about those last group. They're just kind of here. So, like, what's the problem? Because if your second doujin's production was, say, super chill and problem-free, you totes wouldn't be making that face right now. Indeed. Indeed, you are right. We can draw anything we wish now. That should be cause for celebration, but then a situation I did not foresee came to pass. Is it that by giving yourself too much choice, you have no idea what to do? It's almost like restrictions make things easier, because then you have a limited scope. Is this not wonderful? We can draw anything we like now. I see. Anything we like. So then we're free to make a book about any game we want? Yes, that would seem to be the case. If you ask me, I would suggest making one about your favorite game. Is that so? I see. Our favorite game, huh? I'm a big fan of action games, personally. Oh, anything we want, huh? Well, as an Oni, I only ever do whatever I want, but that's... Anyway, but that's still good news. Oh, they're broken. What is wrong, everyone? Did you not hear me? We no longer have to worry about the committee restricting our choice of genre. Tomoe, remember what you said before about how restrictions can actually be a boon, yep? I think you were proven exactly right. Now that there are no restrictions, well, I think we're all unsure of what to make next. Like, is it really okay for just to fill up with pages we like and call it a day? Everyone who read our first book knew what we were making. They could tell for certain it was a doujin about some kind of Artoria-related game, and I think we lived up to those readers' minimum expectations, but that's not the case anymore. So, is a doujin filled only with things we like going to be enough to live up to others' expectations? I don't know. I don't know if focusing on our own passions is going to be enough. And that makes me unsure of how to proceed. I feel the same way as Ortland. Yeah, same. All this creative freedom is actually kind of scary. Uncertain doubt. I see. So that's what this feeling is. I'm not worried about the kind of thing at all. I just have so many things I want to do that I'm having a little trouble choosing one. That's just one, that's all. I see. So basically, nobody knows what they want to draw. Yes, now that the committee has lifted their Artoria-only restriction, they become lost in an endless sea of possibilities. Now that they can do anything, they cannot decide on what they want to do. Perhaps this is the double-edged sword of too much creative freedom. Sounds like a hell of one's own non-making. What's with the sudden Zen mentality? I wouldn't say things like that if I were you. It sounds like a certain thing a certain old man would say with a certain smug, certain satisfaction, certain. Why don't we come up with a guide for your club to follow ourselves then? Yeah, that seems like it might work. I agree. If the club is finding themselves lost amidst a sea of infinite possibilities, then narrowing those possibilities down should be a solid plan. I think that should work too, especially now that your club's earned a reputation with your first doujin. This reminds me of that trick for getting kids who don't know what to write for a school essay by having them do a spider or bubble map of ideas. Oh my god. It's easy to forget you are an elementary school student. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. You do? Yeah, same here. So what exactly do we do then? You have anything in mind, Tanner? Basically, I want to tell them it's going to be okay to go with what they like. Well, yeah, that is what making a doujin's all about at its core. But how are you going to do that? If words alone was all it took, well, this wouldn't be a problem. No, it wouldn't. Which is why we're going to make them remember what they like physically. Right. Right? Huh? Are we just going to beat them up? I mean, that's a choice, right? It's an idea. Mind you, this works well with servants, but is not applicable to real life situations because, yeah. Got this, thank you. Let me see. Come on. Come on. All right.
今の進行状況はこんな感じかな。
All right. More gameplay with this one. Let's do this. Are we gonna beat up Tomoe herself? No. Okay. Why Salome? What's she doing here? We have arrived. Sorry to show up suddenly, but yes, here we are. Why us in particular? Most of us are from the same culture, but there's an obvious exception. Kind of odd, isn't it? People call me odd all the time. I'm always taking it to mean they think I'm fun to be around. Oh yes, that's definitely what it means. No two ways about it. Okay. You know, you get weirdly oblivious whenever she's around. Huh? What's Sister Burnhill doing here? Look, Master's here too. I'm guessing he had something to do with this. Uh-oh, they saw us. We've been trying to hide in the shade, but I guess it's hard to do with so many of us. What's the big idea here, Master? What did you tell them? Very well. Now that we've finished our greetings, let's move on to more physical communication. Releasing demonic sword limiters. What a good Jokanan you are. Come, let's dance. Why her? I don't know. Huh? I don't understand. What's going on? They're gonna help you remember physically? Physically? What are you talking about? I don't know. Okay. Support servant required as starting member. I don't know. Does it matter? Please select one of the following, okay? Well, yeah. Let's... You know what? Actually, bring you up instead. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna give this to you instead. Because then you can do a widespread hit. Okay. Sure. Just feels a little random. I mean, mind you, I feel like they did the first set of quests and were like, great, you know, we wrote these stories. Then for the second quest, they're like, okay, you got to do one more. And they're like, shoot. Okay, just these three here to start. Come up, stance. Ignore defense, activating. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright, please don't kill her. I need her for the second half. Please. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's pop this. Let's go. She's engaged. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just go. That's a lot of HP, actually, buddy. Let's do this for now. Get a bunch of meter here, also hurting him. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I think what I'll do is, I'm gonna do this on you. Right? Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna pop this on you. It's not enough. And then won't give enough. Okay, never mind. Wait, is this deliverable? Yes. Good. And then we do this. Let's give that to you. Because then we can do big damage on you. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go kill and then kill. Right? That's the plan. Let's give it a go. Nice. That kills you. And then hopefully this will not only get a bunch of meter back, but then it also... Okay. Nice! 100% meter gain. You'll love to see it. Okay, so this only gives 1 turn of non-enforcement defense. Okay. Alright, now for these two. So, let's go. You know what? Oh, that was close. Actually, we might be able to get it with you. Let's hit them both here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop this on you. We're going to pop this, and I'm going to say make it single target. Because then what we can do is we can then do attack up for all. Right? And then we can give you meter here. So, we're going to go... Let's go 1, 2, or 1, 2, and then 3 at the end. Because then if this doesn't kill you, this might finish it off, right? And then, yeah. Okay, this should work. This should work. This should kill all 3, even if it means we're going to be watching these animations for a bit longer than I would probably like. Nobody. This one, this should do most of it, and then the last one will kill. Unless this kills, it's possible. No, it's not. Yeah, no. This will, though. This will definitely kill. Especially Strength Up versus Divine, yeah, right? Good stuff. Yep. So we're obviously going to have another battle to remind people of their gamer ways. Man, this is nuts. Sister Bernhild and the Germanic lady Kriemhild are so incredibly strong. What beauty, what ferocity. They really do embody the kind of true love and passion we have never known. Ha! Tomoe Gozen. Are you there, Tomoe Gozen? Yes, I am right here. I'm still not sure what the physical parts were supposed to mean, but I do understand one thing now. Seeing Sister, Lady Kriemhild, and Lady Salome all in front of me has helped me realize something important. The power of love. The power of romance. Oh my god, are they going to write about dating games? At times, they burn as violently as a raging blaze. Others, they sweep through everything in their path like a torrent of flame. And that is exactly what we should be drawing in our dojin. So she actually did get what we were trying to say by having it knocked into her? By which you mean, yes, we're going to write about the best dating sims. And I swear to God, if any of you say the words KFC, I will kill you. Is one dating sim as good as any other? No way. Yes, exactly. So that is what we will fill our Dojin's pages. We aren't just going to write about any old dating sims. We're going to make the definitive top 10 blood-soaked dating sim list. It'll be perfect. That's right, the top 10 blood-soaked dating sims. It'll be a careful selection of the best romance games in which that include routes where the protagonist can be killed. All right, Katawa Shoujo's going to be on there. Right? Don't pick that route. I had so many people that I know get mad that there is no, like, you can't date the guy, because if you date the guy, you just die. I had so many people mad that that's not an actual route. That guy's crazy. You're not supposed to like him. Kenji, right? You're not supposed to like him. So that's the direction you're going with, huh? Well, you could call love a battle worth risking your life over, so I guess it's not totally off the mark? Sure. I guess that works. And our plan worked. At last, they both know what they want, they wish to make a book about. Now we just need to keep this momentum going. Can I but notice you got a lot of, like, athletic and martial arts types helping out? Sure they're gonna be the right choice? I think so, given the kind of servants we're dealing with. Seriously? Man, guess the Kalia gamers aren't the bunch of antisocial mouth breathers I expected. Yeah, I mean, the Osaka Behime's down the hall. She kind of has the same voice as you. Just a little more lumpy space princess. which itself was meant to be a guy parody of a Valley Girl voice. So that's why you're just a Valley Girl, but she's Lumpy Space Princess, you know? Some people still disagree with that voice choice. It's not changing. Some voices have changed. Watching some of the early videos, you know, for editing, no, some voices have changed. That one's never changing. It's too iconic, man. It's too real. Okay. Back to Waikiki Street. More game night. Let's go. So I can draw anything I want this time. Works for me. I always do what I want anyway. This won't be any different. Ibaraki Doji. Maybe there's a difference in degree, but I can tell you've lost you're lost as to what to draw. It's because we're in the same boat you are, right, Ears? I guess so. We aren't made for art and culture. We're just Einherjar retrieval units the Allfather made, with combat abilities thrown in as well. Even the apparent differences in our taste can be chalked up to the margin of error. If we made our synchronization even pure, we would all stop playing games by tomorrow. What? Hang on, you guys are some kind of dolls from a foreign land, right? So what, you all looking different is a lie? Not I can tell either way, since humans and dolls all look the same to me. In a sense, yes. At our core, we're all the same. Any surface-level differences you see are minor, unimportant things, so I can't help but wonder if it's worth focusing on those inconsequential blips just so we can take part in Servant Fest. That's so. Honestly, I don't really get what it is you're talking about, but I can tell something's bothering you. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like knowing where things stand one damn bit. This feels like when I first met him. Met who? Oh, I see. You mean him, don't you? You know who I'm talking about, Eris. Well, he is right over there, along with Alkis, it looks like. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Huh? Suna! And if Alkis is here, I'm guessing Mash and Master aren't far either. They're onto us, Senpai. It's Ibaraki Doji, Ortland, and Urs. So the jig's up already? You're so mean, Ibaraki. I'm disappointed. Since I took all that trouble to hide, I wanted to pop out when it would surprise you most. Shootin', it's you. This is great. Now that you're here, let's go raid something. We can pillage and rampage all we... Huh? Hey, Shootin'. Yes? Why'd you come here with Suna? You have to ask. He's a man. I'm a woman. Sometimes we just have to give in to our urges, right? Enough, Shootin' Joji. Joji? Nope. Enough, Shootin' Doji. Even as a joke, that is. Suna? Dang, angry ascension. Oh, angry reversion. You're dead. You see, Master? I told you bringing Shootin' Doji along would make things unpredictable at best. Sorry, can you roll with it, buddy? I will do my best. Suna! I think we have a chance to capture some very interesting combat data here. Let's help her out, Ortland. Damn it, Urs. It's fine. I don't love what we're doing. It's fine. Let's see here. Whatever. And then, you know, you could still be pretty good here with your stuff. Let's do it. I'm gonna try and get done as much as I can. Maybe I'll do all 3 Dojin here just to get them done. We'll have to see. If I don't have anything, in my way, I can do it. Also, wow, it's the boss hand version. No, these are separate enemies. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. I'll kill. Strength up versus Saber. Well, good thing we didn't pick one of those. Chance to dodge, though. I wonder if that'll go away when we destroy the hands, maybe? Nope, doesn't seem to. Okay. Let's go with this. Bring up to 50%. If we want... Let's start with this. To deal big damage and hopefully... destroy some of these. We probably won't destroy. 60%. Okay, that gave good meter gain. Thank you. Don't hit her anymore, though. Thank you for the invincible. Good. Alright, that's a lot of meter gain, actually. So, I think... Is it this one? We can give to you. And then we pop this with the blue on you. We can go 1, 2. I don't want to make a single target in this case. We want to hit everyone. We can do all allies attack up. We can... This better work. Yeah, oh, it worked on everyone. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, right? Do as much as we can and hopefully get some more stuff here. All right, let's see. Please hit, don't dodge. I don't see a dodge there. That's good. How much? Nearly killed them all. Well, broke your gauge though, which is nice. And how much did we get back on this? 80. Oh, wow. Nice. All right. Unforgivable. I will kill, attack down, guts. Hey, wait. I just realized. Guess what? Haha! You fool! Okay, your guts there. 3 guts left. That's fine. We can handle this. We'll go 1, 2, 3? Sure, 3. Do it again! Do it again! Yeah, I got halfway. Boy, not much of a chance of dodging, huh? Doesn't feel like it at all. I'm gonna pop this on you, though, because you're currently having a moment. Let's go 1... let's go 1, 2, 3. Try and get that crit on that one there. Okay, that 1 guts. That's an evade, okay. No, it can happen. It definitely can happen, okay. Okay, so now let's just get 3 different ones here for different chances to hit. Okay, guts. Okay, guts is done. That's it. Attack up, NP strength. We have 1 chance. 1 chance here. Let's see if we can get it. I guess I could have done a full combo with shooting and that would have been a better chance. Oh, we got it. There we go. Alright. Good stuff. Look at all these attack effects. Again, this just feels like they're playing around with, hey, let's get ready for when we do stuff. Oh, email? No, I think we're good. We're good. Every email I get, I'm scared. I need to change my email sound effects after. This is all about buying a house, by the way. I'm literally going to need to change all my email sounds because I'm getting, every time I get an email sound, it scares me. Anyways, huff huff. Debuffed. Return to summer. Ibaraki Doji is growing less hostile. I believe it's thanks to Shootin' Doji's intervention. Mm-hmm. Done already? I haven't had that much fun in a long time. It's nice to see you get all worked up once in a while, Ibaraki. Your magical energy reserves are severely depleted, Ibaraki Doji. I don't think you can keep this up. That's it. I'm done. Can't go all out against Shootin' anyway. Especially now that I've noticed Master's here too. I forget it. He's just stupid. Think you could cheer me up without so much as a single sweet? Ibaraki Doji's mood doesn't seem to have improved. What do we do now, Senpai? That's weird. I thought the fighting would fix things like it did before. Not this time. Instead of helping her remember what she likes through sheer physics, we just made her even madder. That's weird. Shootin' Doji! Is there anything we can do? Did you say something, Master? Suna! Ibaraki. What? You want to laugh at me for making a fool of myself? Go on, then! I heard what you're up to, at least in part. They say you're making a book in collaboration with Lady Tomoe and the Valkyries. I'm impressed. I could never do anything like that. The only thing I know how to do is swing a sword. Quit it with the cheap flattery. Besides, if Ortland, Urs, and I can't figure out what game to write about, we might not be able to make another book anyway. Well, in my opinion, you should just write about whatever game you feel like. Just like that. The whole problem is that I don't know what game I want to write about. No? No! Well then, what is a game you played recently that you enjoyed? Oh, well... It's like, sorry, you can't write about Balatro. We're all writing about Balatro. Oh my god, it's mine. I was gonna make this joke first before I'm like, that's too obvious. Okay. Toria Craft. That's right. Ibaraki Doji says it's the best game she's played in a while. She would be a Minecraft baby. Makes sense. It was really well made. I guess that's why Ozymandias is King of Kings. Huh, no kidding. Maybe I'll, give it a shot, too. Why don't you go visit him in his room, then? You might have to contend with the bunch of the kid heroic spirits, though. Hell yeah, I'll totes go. Okay, wait. A Gyaru playing Minecraft kind of goes hard. What a relief. I was worried about Ibaraki Doji, but it sounds like all is well now. Ortland and Urs said they'll go with Artoria Craft too, so now Ibaraki Doji is going to continue her Artoria Craft picture diary, and Ortland and Urs are going to write and illustrate an Artoria Craft column. At least that's what they're planning as of now. Handsome, surprised, but that sounds like it should also work just fine. There's no rule that says you can't still make a book about Artoria just because the Artoria-only restriction's no longer in place. Plus, there's a reason Artoria Craft got so popular. For sure, though I have to say it's still a little embarrassing. But all's well that ends well. I'll just keep going. All right. Continuing on. Let's see here. Okay. Give you some more gifts. We're like halfway through. All right. I mean, we're getting pretty good materials, honestly, from this event. It's no, a big grindy one, but it's close. This one has a lot of fights, Let's continue on. All right. I bet you the last one's not going to have a battle, just because, we've kind of been doing a lot of these. Next, we have Lady Ushiwakamaru and Lady Taira no Kagekyo. I doubt these two will need a guide. They should be able to manage just fine on their own. Tomoe? Yes. All they ever think about is killing, so they should have no trouble finding a game to suit them. For example, the Genpei to... Okay, what? Okay, wait. That I think I've heard of this game, right? Video game Genpei to... No, not genre U. Yeah, Genpei Tomaden. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that side-scrolling hack and slash. That game's crazy. Tomoe? Yes. Let me see, where was I? Oh yes, Lady Ushiwakamaru and Lady Kagekyo. Yeah, I've heard of this one. One game I'm quite sure they would enjoy is the Genpei Whoa there! Just continuing stopping from breaking copyright. Oh, that was too damn close. I had to paraglide all the way from Diamond Head, but I'm here and ready to protect everything in more ways than one. Blackbeard? Hell yeah. I don't know why you're here, but thanks. Also... what's going on with Tomoe? She doesn't seem like herself. This is rough, not gonna lie. Of course, I can't, really blame her, even if they are from a totes different time than me. For Tomoe, both Ushiwakamaru and Kagekyo are kind of like mortal enemies. You see, her husband, Kisio Yoshinaka, was killed by Minamoto no Yoshitsune. That's a name to remember. I wonder if he'll ever be a servant. Minamoto no Yoshitsune. Right, and Ushiwakamaru is the heroic spirit of Minamoto no Yoshitsune's childhood spirit origin. And Taira no Kagekyo may be a Taira warrior at heart, but they materialized in Minamoto no Yoshitsune's body. So they're basically the same person then? Oh man. So you've come to terms with that, right, Tomoe? You don't mean either Ushiwakamaru or Kagekyo any harm now, right? Indeed not. Really? Really? Word otherwise, I would never have invited them to join my club. Perhaps my wording may have seemed harsh, but I thought this through. My earlier comments were not made with hatred or malice. It is true that I bear Lord Yoshitsune a deep grudge for as long as I live, but I also understand that Lady Ushiwakamaru's soul is from a different time before she became Yoshitsune, and while Kagekyo's body may belong to Yoshitsune, their soul is made up of countless Taira warriors. So while I do occasionally sense Lord Yoshitsune's presence in them, right now we are all comrades in arms fighting for a common master, so at least with regards to playing games together as part of the same club, I am willing to make an exception. A special exception, and put my anger aside for the time being. Again, this is a special exception. I am doing my very best to be as magnanimous as possible, especially given that Lord Yoshinaka shows up in the sequel. Sequel? Oh, again, she's talking about a legendary game where you mow down waves of Genji again. Wait, is there a Genpei Toma 2? Genpei Toma 2? Is there? Genpei Toma Den. It was released under the name the Genji and the Heiki clans. Legacy. A true sequel was released for the PC Engine. It's released as Samurai Ghost. This event is set after the events of the original, where Kagekyo is resurrected from the dead to prevent Yoritomo from reviving himself in the heavenly word of Makai Nippon. Amidst the small and plain mode sections move that was criticized by players. It's called Samurai Ghost. Yeah. It's a weird game if you look at it, right? It is. Okay, yeah, right here. So in the sequel they're talking about, the player controls Tairo no Kagekyo, defeating demons and monsters across 7 levels. Given his undead nature, Kagekyo has access to supernatural powers such as levitation and the ability to cast energy projectiles. Samurai Ghost has a similar plot in which Kagekyo fights against Minamoto no Yoshitsune, Saito Musashi Bobenkei, and his arch-nemesis Minamoto no Yoritomo. Kagekyo now faces Minamoto no Yoshinaka, also known as Kiso no Yoshinaka, who commits seppuku when defeated. So yeah, we're just talking about real games. But like, Yoshinaka's a bad guy in the sequel, right? Hey, what are you doing? Don't egg her on! I'm surprised you know that, Suzuka. Tamachi told me about it. The board game There's a board game? No, I need to see this. Genpei? Toma Den board game? Is there? Genpei Toma Den computer board game. Is an RPG-like computer board game derived from it? That's crazy. Yeah, no, it exists. Wow. Stop Tomoe, he's already dead. Oh, we'll never get anywhere like this. Oh, why you? How much longer are you gonna keep talking about this stuff? Knock it off already. You're even more the even more tyrannical proper human history knock. I mean, the Queen Mev. Who are you? Another new Artoria? That's weird. You kind of remind me of, well, me. Kanra Kara Kara, don't forget about me. What are all the commotions about? It looks like Master's there too. Wait, oh crap, it's my mentor. Along with that one. Oh right, they fought on this beach. Don't call me that one. I just came back to the Singularity for a bit because I forgot something. But wow, you're even in a sorrier state than usual, aren't you, Ushiwakamaru? What do you mean? So you're having trouble coming up with a book idea, huh? Oh, pathetic. Are you sure the same woman who actually gave me a run for my money one summer, not so long ago? Oh, so that's your game. If you're looking for a fight, I'm happy to oblige. It's about time I relieved you of that empty head anyway. What? What's happening? Kanra Kara Kara! So you're still a big a fool as ever, Shana O. Okay. Mentor, why do you think that spirit origin of yours is for? You're supposed to be enjoying the summer. If you can't do that, I'll kill you myself right here and now. Looks like there's gonna be a battle, Master. Which side will you take? I'll go with Meb in part to keep the whole guide thing going on. Understood. Doesn't really matter. Either way, we're just gonna blow them up the same way we've been doing it for everyone else, you know? Let's see here. Let me get these guys. Or we could just grab anyone? Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Look at these. We're gonna just utterly annihilate you. In fact, if I truly want, we could have the Summer Go Boom system, which is just the double berserker. We could go nuts wild. This is absolute. Oh, well, it literally is overkill. It's too much. It's fine. We'll just switch this out for a 9er. All right. This is going to be absolute overkill. But I don't care. Whatever works, works. Oh, this is really funny. For the Genpei Tomaden computer board game, it has like default names because apparently you plug it in or something. I don't really understand it. And it says specifically, player 1 is Mappy from Mappy. Player 3, Topokiku, and player 4 is Nyamko. But player 2 is Girugam, aka Gilgamesh, because it's also there's a Gilgamesh, series for Tower of Julaga, right? Which there are references to in this here. 6 left. Well, that's annoying. That's yours, right? So we can at least do a full combo with you and then hopefully clear that away. So I don't think this remove defense debuffs. That's unremovable, so it's going to take a bit. So that's fine. We'll go 1, 2, 3. This will deal 4, right? And then we'll move on. All right, here we go. Let's do this here. That dodge is annoying, but it is what it is. Let's see here then. Okay, then this 4, 5, or that's 4 there. Yep. Genji must die. I don't got any of those. Okay, so now how many left do you have? You have 2 left. So if we were to go with this, and we go this, and then we go 1, 2, 3 for the hit, and then 4 for the super, right? And then this. And now we can hit you and do all the good stuff. Did that kill? I think that killed. That did kill. And then this. Okay. Nice dodge. Oh, well, guess what? Hey, guess what? Actually, let's just finish this. Let's just finish this this way. Let's go 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. If Hope Will Camelot doesn't kill, then we will after it. Boy, Team All Blue Berserkers is pretty good, huh? It just keeps going. So much damage. Okay. You are stronger than you look. I'm not done yet. I can still fight, Mentor. No, we're done. I, for one, am bored. So I'll just let the Beach Queen take it from here. Better be worth it. Anyway, don't tell me you don't know what to draw. It's obvious when you take a second to think about it. The beauty pageant, right? That's what you should be focusing on. Forget about killing and lopping off heads for a bit. The only thing you should be working on now is becoming the next Beach Queen. So that is what I should be doing in my summer spirit origin. My spirit origin and spirit core do both still clearly remember the battles we had that one endless summer. Right, that was when you and I both just learned how passionate summer can be. And that means you can't escape even if you want to, so quit resisting. You need to be looking for passion in the summer, whether in the real world or a digital one. Ushiwakamaru. But, Mev, there is no such thing as a beauty pageant game out there, right? Let me introduce you to a little game called Roblox, cause that's a big thing. There isn't? I'm not sure. I'm afraid I still don't know much about games, so... true. Okay then, how about an idol game? You can wear swimsuits in those, right? Throw in the singing and dancing, and it's close to our summer selves as you can get. Good point. They are? I'm not sure. No, I mean, the style-savvy games too, kind of. Well, when I told them about some promising idol games... This idol kind of reminds me of my brother. Are you playing... You must... Okay, they must be playing Side M, I'm guessing. And that's not all. I swear this other idol is a spitting image of Shizuka. How strange. This one resembles Lord Koremori, even though they are of different genders. Looks like they both found their fave characters. Their fave idol characters, specifically. Congratulations. Now you just have to put those feelings into your draft. Let's see what they've got planned. A tale of 2 idol game faves. That's great. Okay, that just leaves one last draft page to go. This one's quite long, actually. I didn't expect this one to be so long. Will there be an actual battle? It might be battling Tomoe at the end, right? We might be doing that. Let's see. Give you this. Oh, we might be good for items, actually. We'll have to see. Okay. Thank you. One more. I think we should be good, actually. We should, I hope. Okay. Yep, I was right. Let's do this. Boy, if only we had a strong single target archer. That would probably help. Us? Oh, we're not gonna make a book. That's right, this time we're gonna edit the others. Huh? For our first book, you ended up handling the editing and odd jobs all by yourself, so this time that's gonna be our job. Yep, so why don't you make your own book this time? You only had to write a foreword for the first one, right? So take this chance to turn your own passion into a book. I'd love to read whatever you come up with. That's a good point. You never did get a chance to draw your own book last time. Are you certain? Of course. Very well then. I shall do it. I will take this chance to draw my own book. Something wrong? Oh, does she also not know what to do? I do love FPSs, but I also love Sims. Oh, and I of course cannot forget strategy games either. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. She can't pick one from among all her passions, just like what happened with everyone else. I didn't think this would happen to Tomoe too, but I guess it is pretty common. Hang on, I'll be right back. Come, Tomoe, let's fight. Where's he going? I think he'll have to find a guide that will use physics to help Tomoe remember what she loves most. Open world adventures, sci-fi RPGs. Oh, but I cannot give up westerns either. How can I forget Space Marine 4X games? Those are the worst. Okay, no, listen, I don't play these. But can I tell you, I have 4X games in my mailbox all the time because I'm on PR lists, and let me tell you, I don't want to play those. Like, you don't realize how wide a breadth gaming is until you're on lists for all the new releases, and you see every day 3 or 4 survival games, 4 or 5 crafting games, a bunch of 4X games. And if you don't know what a 4X game is, you are probably like me, because that was me before I got onto those lists. I'd never heard of them. I'm back. Master? Oh. I see you are quite thoroughly enjoying yourself in your summer spirit origin once again, Lady Tomoe. This island does bring back fond memories. Do you recall our search for Loco Moco? I certainly do. What about you, Lady Tomoe? It's crazy because all of these are related to Samurai Remnant characters, you know? It's interesting that Samurai Remnant really was here's a bunch of servants that are related to the Japan servants, which I think is actually kind of cool. In retrospect, I'm happy they went with one step away from each of them. Oh, and then there's just Ibuki Doji. She was just there, but she was a snake, and she made me feel things on the inside. Hey, what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? What's Loco Moco? I want to know. I'm sure these people will help you remember what you really love. I'm only doing this on Master's orders, but prepare yourself, Lady Tomoe. I guess, you know what, they were all in the Shimosa Singularity anyways, right? So, and it was kind of a sequel to Shimosa, so yeah, that works. Understood. Let us all have a good fight. I can't wait for the Samurai Remnant collab. I can't wait for the Witch on the Holy Night collab. It's so much good stuff. Man, video games. What a good game. Samurai Remnant's such a good game. I wonder if it's going to get a Switch 2 upgrade. Truly wonder. Yep. And switch you back to... Let's go with this to make it easier to find. You're there. Yes. All right, this team... Team Blonde Single Target Arts Killers. Let's do this. Sometimes it's all you need. All you need is a blonde woman to attack you with her single target arts looper, and you feel good, you know? Like, when I see Squirtoria do her super, all I can think is, man, I love bidets. What a good system. 116? Ignore invincible. Well, that's not gonna help. Let's start with this. Let's... how many turns does this last for your up? You know, let's just not worry about that just right now. Let's do this first to get a bunch here. That's a lot of damage. Heck, are we even gonna need... Okay, we won't even need your super for a sec there. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna use super just yet. Instead, let's just go 1, 2, 3. Okay. How much? 132. Okay, break the gauge. Getting it impressive. Bonus with attack. What is it? No effect. Remove attack buff. Well, that sucked a bit. But you know what won't suck? Bop. Single target. Blue. Blue. Is this for everyone? For yourself, increased defense. Sure, we'll pop that just to have. This is for male allies. Doesn't count. You never know. Let's go 1, 2, 3. All right. This will probably kill with our boosted stuff on it. Didn't, just barely. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. All right. We beat it into you. Understand what you need to love now. Right, let's see here. It'd be funny if the last one just like, no, we had no problem. Here's the manga, and you're just done. It's not going to be that, but it'd be funny. Ninja moves. We're fighting in the hotel lobby. Mr. Mosby's going to kill us. Okay, battle over. Your skills remain sharp as ever. Most impressive. Thank you for your guidance. Lord Yagyu Tajima no Kami, Lady Mochizuki Chiyome, Lady Ibuki Doji, you were all more than worthy opponents. Indeed, it was an honor to fight such strong warriors as yourselves. Though this is embarrassing to admit, I finally remember what it is I truly desire. My spirit origin, especially the summer one, was meant to embody the principles of VR Shinkage Ryu. It took me far too long, but I finally remembered. Master, Lady Alkis, Lady Mash, all of you. Yes? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see now that I should write an introduction to VR Chambara. I will get started right away. Isn't it crazy that this game lasted longer than PlayStation Move controllers? That's a fun cover. That's a fun one. I want to take a closer look at it. Which they will let me, of course. VR games. I still say, if you've never tried VR, I do highly recommend it. But at the same time, anyone who says it's the future of gaming, oh my god, it's like a hot take. Listen up. I think Wii motion controls are better for gaming than VR is. I think VR is extremely limited. Call it a game night. I love Idol. Yeah. Is this the same artist here? Oh, look at the Tokimeki. Like that look. Yeah. Shigetake. Which art is this? Let's see here. Let's see here. Shiga Take FGO. Let's see here. Shigetake. They did Bath of the Lunar Goddess also. Okay. Oh, they're a Vanillaware artist. Yeah, okay. Yep. Um, that makes sense. They did the Nintendo DS game Kumatanchi. Yep, I've seen that before. Yeah, Vanillaware did some stuff for Amazon and Sorceress and Dragon's Crown. Yeah, I can see that there. No, for sure, it's got that feeling, huh? Second Dojin issue by Caldian Gamers, a collaboration by Caldian servants who played video games. In this issue, topics include top 10 blood-soaked dating sims, introductory VR Shambara, Arteria Craft Picture Diaries Part 2, Warrior Maiden Illustration Column Arteria Craft, Gunpei Idol Legend, Termination Uprising a novella, The Young Noble's Melancholy a novella, and much more. This issue is chock full of content, just like the first. So there's too much like motion in Ibaraki's arms to be Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve is, not. Man, do you remember back when we were thinking Steve would be in Smash, and we were worried about Ugly Steve, thinking he'd have a new art style? This is, okay, opposite of Ugly Steve. This is so cute. It's really cute. Tadari Tamori. Okay, Anid, good boy. He's so fluffy. She's such a puppy girl, which is like a phrase that is super cursed. Because I'm kind of on a kick with it. Tadari Tamori. What have they done? Manga artist known for work on Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online. Yep, they are a artist. But gee, they have a really nice art style. Oh, they also did Licorice Recoil manga, it seems. Cool. Very cool. What does this do? Increase crit art on Sunlight Field. Well, that is extremely specific. Wait, that looks like there's gonna be one more. What the frick? One more? Impossible! That's fine. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. Why not? I haven't got a phone call or anything to break it up. Nothing's stopping me. The celestial path where water and sky merge to become daylight. 1. Something makes me feel this one's gonna be a bit wordy. Because, I mean, look at that title. But I bet you, like, with how it is, you could probably, like, write it in, like, 3 Japanese characters. Anti-Service Aligned Manifesto. 2 hours after the Artoria only genre restriction left. Be shonen meaning. You're sounding just like those narrow-minded fools at the Normalization Committee. No, in fact, it's even worse. Shut it. If you refuse to listen to me as your producer, I'll tie you to a tree and saw you down, trunk and all. You want to saw me down? Dare you treat me like some kind of criminal? Fine, then I'll just pound you into the beach and use your head as a volleyball net peg instead. What was that? I don't even know what you're talking about, but I can tell I don't like it. Intense arguing, shouting back and forth. This is good. I'll have to remember it next time I write lyrics. Those two are arguing again, huh? Well, that's okay. Let them get it out of their systems. The old man's legendary for his hard-headedness, and Bunyan can give as good as she gets. We're in for a good show. But aren't you concerned, Oe? I mean, you're going to be making the illustrations for whatever kind of book they decide on, right? Me? Well, I ain't gonna fight the current. As long as they tell me what to paint, well, that's good enough for me. It's our leaders tell us which way we're steering. I'll row as hard as I can that-a-ways, even if we end up in the mountain or up a sea. I did that completely backwards. Wouldn't that leave us stranded either way? Oh man, they're really having it out, huh? Oh, Master, did you come to check in on us? I'm sorry you had to see this. Yes, they're very much going at it. Can you tell me how things got to this point? Oh, yes, gladly. Pops, Bunyan, can you both take a step back and try to calm down? Oh, I know. Why don't we order some pancakes from Assen? I had pancakes this morning. McDonald's pancakes, which are, in my mind, the best pancakes in the world. Hey, I want pancakes too, with maple syrup. That's what I put on them, and I took one of them and then wrapped bacon, like, inside of it. Oh, so good. That's a transition. All right, someone got a new effect pack. We initially arrived at Hawaltria late, so we didn't have much time to spend on our dojin. But for better or worse, we got the time back when the festival was set to the first day. We were fortunate enough to finish our first book, and once we learned we would have a chance to make a second, well, the entire club was ready to put everything they had into the original plan to complete a modern-day record of Bishonen. Well, that was when our producer, Bunyan, said something that shocked us. Yeah, I've been thinking. Instead of an old-fashioned novel, we should do something that'll reach a broader audience. Now, I'm not saying to forget about writing a modern-day record of Bishonen entirely. I just think it's a really bad fit for Servant Fest. For example, have you read any of Monsieur Bakin's books, Master? Nope. Sorry. Right? And who could blame you? At most, you probably had MASH summarize their plots for you, or read more modernized versions, or learned their stories from movies and comics, right? So we should start by building hype. And to do that, we're going to start with a book that'll get people interested to learn more about a modern-day record of Bishonen. Besides, it would be a waste not to make use of every tool in our toolbox. You mean like your club members and their special skills? Exactly. Materials, knowledge, skills, tools, pure power. We've got so many resources at our disposal. First off, the doggies. Did you know you little guys are Bishonen's greatest weapons? Bark? That's right, you. We didn't take full advantage of what you bring to the table. Ideally, I'd like to make a movie featuring you guys, but even if I knew how to do that, it would definitely be too much time to make to the Servantfest finale, so instead we're going to take a page from one of your home country's customs and make a kamishibai, a paper theater video of you guys that's sure to grab people's attention. I'm still not sure how we're going to get the word out about it yet, since there's lots of options to choose from, but we can worry about that later. I see, so you want to use the dog warriors as stand-ins for our book's characters. Uh-huh. Specifically, we're going to have them play Akenosuke and Morishiro. Sorry, it's hard to cold read some of these names sometimes. I may not know movies, but I do have experience posting videos online. There's movie directors that would say that what you just said is extremely blasphemous. And we gained experience making outfits and photographing models when we made EX Bean Paste photo collection, right? I'm happy no one's home right now, so I can just say these words and nobody worries. Hokusai, you can paint the backgrounds and visual effects. And Monsieur Bakin, you of course will write the script. Alright. I understand this project is meant to be a kind of primer to get people interested, but don't you think you're overstepping your bounds as producer? Hey, I'm not planning to direct the video. I'm leaving that all up to you, Monsieur. Whatever you make, it's sure to be a Kyokute Bakin classic, but make sure the video's no more than 30 minutes. That's short? There's no way I can do that. Hey, I'm already compromising a lot here. Ideally, it should be more than 15 minutes. So how are you going to make the dog warriors speak their lines? And then just one of them looks up at them? We can talk. We've always been able to talk. Oh, that? We can just put subtitles under them barking. And if that doesn't work, we can go complete silent movie style. What do you think, Oberon? Why are you here? Where did you come from? He must have come with Master, but he blended in as a local so well I didn't notice until now either. I'm actually jealous of how good your summer outfit looks on you. I didn't come here with Master. I just happened to run into him around here. Never mind that. You're gonna make a Kamashibai video? That's a good call. There's no law that says you can only tell a story via books after all. And if you're having a staunch old-fashioned writer handling the script, even better. There is going to be a sequel. This is going to be a sequel to one of your most popular works, right? Be sure to draw attention then. I think it's a great idea. A book from the heart filled with the business you left unfinished upon death. I'd imagine writing such a thing must feel like bearing your soul, Mr. Bakken. It's things like that being consumed that really demonstrate this world's true worth. Oh? Thank you, Lord Oberon. It's very kind of you to say that. Lady Bunyan may have likened this video to a movie, but for me it will truly be a performance. As a matter of fact, my story's been adapted into kabuki plays and puppet shows before, and I've read a number of scripts for classical Chinese plays as well. So while I do know a bit about theater, I also know enough to know it has its own challenges. You want mochi? Talk to a mochi specialist. That is to say, someone who knows theater inside and out for help. Oberon, you're not going to want to be here for this. Oh, I thought we were going to say Shakespeare. Lady Izumo no Okunishi would be a good start, and we might want to see Lord William Shakespeare would be so kind to advise us as well. Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to see him. Oh my, that's a wonderful idea. I'm sure he'll have some very useful advice for us. Indeed, I will admit I was initially thrown by the sudden change in course, but I'm starting to get behind this idea. Hold on, there's no need for that. Frankly, you'll be worse off if you go asking for help from a playwright who only cares about pandering to his audience. Wow, you are the world's biggest hater. If you ask me, I think this Kamishibai idea is great, but you can't do one that's 30 minutes long. It's also a big difference between a story where readers turn the page at their own pace and a movie where the pace is controlled by the camera direction and editing. If this is going to work, you need to grab the audience's attention in the first minute. The problem is, Mr. Bakken is a novelist, so they're not typically known for drawing audiences in with flashy tricks. The more serious you make this story, the more likely you are to lose over half your audience before it's finished. I know that. I know we still don't have what it takes to really draw people in. We still have to get started as soon as possible. What do you think, Abby? X? I agree. You're all such earnest people, and that's great, but this isn't supposed to be a job, right? It's really wonderful you're taking this so seriously and putting everything you have into it. But I think it's important to enjoy ourselves too, so that we look back at this summer fondly. I'm sorry, I hope that wasn't too improper of me. Oh, I guess that just leaves me. I'm glad we managed to finish my cosplay collection, but I was worried I wasn't going to be of much help afterwards. But if we're going to make a video, then I still have a part to play, especially the accompaniment. Accompaniment? She means a soundtrack. Every good movie and TV show has a soundtrack to go with it. That sounds wonderful. I'd love to hear what you've got in mind. Woof! I see. I think I might have an idea. What if we dub over the dogs so they actually speak? It'll just be like Milo and Otis, except, you know, won't be like that. Let's hope. Please? Woof? A talkie. No, it's a chimichanga. I mean, the thought did cross my mind, of course, but we don't have nearly enough actors for all the parts, so I didn't think it'd be realistic. I think I could find some actors who'd be willing to lend their voices. Are we gonna get Seiyu jokes? What are we doing? You do know this means a lot more work for both you and Bishonen, right, Master? Oh well, as long as you're okay with it. It's definitely true that voice acting would be a good way to keep an audience engaged for the whole story. What an idea! What an idea! Adding voice acting to a story that's extremely long to get people to pay attention? It's before. All right. Thank you, Oberon. This seems like it's going to be lots of fun. You really do like plays, don't you? I like them too. I wonder, did you hear a rumor through Blackbeard's network that we were considering putting on a play for next project? Oh, is that why you came to help with Master? No, then this was a coincidence, though I was certainly curious what a group of cute girls like yourselves were up to. But I nearly threw up when he said that. Oh my god, what the frick, why? That's crazy. But the only rumors I heard were ones about how good this place's melon soda is. Then how about one soda in exchange for your help? Assuming you have time to spare, of course. Here you go, sir. One special Blue Hawaii melon cream soda. Extra cream. Impressive. So you already ordered one, huh? Alright, I can help you out enough to pay you back for this soda. Just so you know, there's no actual melon in that soda. He looks so hurt. He looked legitimately distraught. I think maybe this just might work. No, not think. I'm sure it will. So what's it going to be, Mr. Bakken? Just be aware that if we do this, it's going to be hell on earth for the next few days. Very well, you've convinced me. We'll go ahead with the new plan. I'll call it Dog Days Bishonen Records. Come, let us begin. Like, that's so funny. Just like for someone to say like imagine if you're like, oh man, I love this strawberry ice cream, and someone's like, there's no strawberry in that actually. And you're just like, oh, and you do the Tails Gets Trolled face, right? That's so good. All right. Take some of this stuff. Offload it onto you. Take my stuff. Take it. I'm pushing it towards you. Take it all. Come on. Thank you. More? More, you say? Take more. I'm pushing it into your face. Actually, you know, X might just be the one to just down most of it. Well, no, but she likes sweets. She doesn't like just any food, right? That's what sets her apart from the other Artoria faces. She doesn't just like all food. She likes sweets. That is different, right? All right. Dose. Let's go. Second room, soundtrack and costume design. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, we're doing the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth song with the dogs? No, because that one was bow wow wow, bow wow wow. What a 10 out of 10 song. You know, all this lore OA wrote for the video really has been a huge help. Woof. I love how the main character, Akenosuke, is an outlaw who doesn't play by anyone's rules. Very punk rock. I don't know. I think kindness is the new punk rock. And the fact that he's so unlike the other good, upstanding 8-dog warriors. Oh, email? Play the new Shinobi demo? Nope, that's not what I need. We're good. Every time I get an email, it scares me, man. And the fact he's so unlike the other good, upstanding 8-dog warriors only adds to the novelty. Oh, email? Square Enix? Go on a path with Octopath? Nope, that's fine. You can tell what day this came out, huh? He must have been a real breath of fresh air for Edoites to read about since their lives were so tightly regulated. You can tell, huh? He had a real bad boy charm to him, like the scent of danger clung to him everywhere he went. I'm sure his character was uncharted territory for Pops, too. Meanwhile, the other protagonist, Morishiro, starts out as more of a spoiled rich boy, but then we get to see him experience the harshness of the world and has so many setbacks along the way until he ultimately grows and becomes a better person. I love that part of his story. Stop that, Shinbei. You need to stay still until I finish taking your measurements. Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was stepping on your tail. Oh. Why?
Hey there, hope I'm not interrupting anything. Is this where they're holding auditions for Bakin's movie?
You're hired!
Whoa, just like that?
You must be dying dressed like that in this heat. Why don't you cool off with some nice iced lemonade?
Oh, sure, thanks. Damn, this is some good stuff.
Right? That's because it's made with maple syrup. What? Uh-huh, to tell the truth, you're the first person to respond to our casting call. And I know from the start I wanted to hire whoever showed up first. Although, I'm afraid I don't think you could pull off handsome youth. Also, this isn't actually a movie.
Oh, I'm honored. Now about my pay.
Hey, I'm sorry, can't offer much.
You can't? Well, I figured that'd be the case. Besides, I really just stopped by because Master kept recommending I check it out.
But in exchange, I can give you first pick for purchase options in our profit-sharing program. So if it sells well, you get that much more money in royalties.
You're actually trying to get me to invest in your project. Pretty shrewd. I like it.
Who are we doing? Why Shang Yu? Yes, that's right. We'd like you to perform the dog warriors' voices. Oh, you have lots of experience with dubbing, and you're also good at imitating dogs. I don't think you'll need to actually bark or anything, but that's still very reassuring to hear. Oh, do we have another would-be performer, Williams? Who is... Oh.
Leave it to me. I will show you I can perfectly recreate any vocal performance you wish. Acoustic analysis and calculation, spectral enveloping, aperiodic indicator extraction, target vocal simulations. I will execute all of these functions swiftly and precisely.
Spectral enveloping aperiodic indicators? Are you talking about dubbing? Are you a Bishonen? Oh, Master, what did you tell these servants when you sent them our way? What are these choices? Script writing and background illustration. Good. Well, let's try adding a little extra here and all right. You're already painting the background, Zoe? Even though I've only just started writing the scene? Oh, yeah, well, I gave Omichan the designs for the Dog Warrior outfits, and since Bunny asked me to come up with the cover design too, I figured I'd go ahead and knock this stuff out now. So you're handling all those tasks to your satisfaction, I'm impressed you're able to balance so much at once. Nothing special.
For the illustration in the modern-day record of Bishonen, I'm just following the path old man Kunisada and Toya Hokei led. I ain't about to fix what ain't broke, but I'm sure, well, why is it so tough? But I'm sure gonna polish it up with my own personal touch. Even so, that's not something just anyone can do. That right there is a sign of your experience. Kunisada was a masterful artist, but he wasn't the right fit for the mass market book. Hokei couldn't meet a deadline to save his life. And Hokusai, Tetsuzo, would only ever do about half of what I asked, though he'd always end up with something that really took my breath away. But overall, as a connoisseur of Yomi Hon, I think they may actually be the best fit for this job. Is that the idea of, like, the art of nothingness? Right? The art of emptiness? Well, I may have been at Caldia for a good long while now, but I can't stay the same naive little girl forever. Well, no matter. By the way, I understand now why the other OA isn't here, but what about Tetsuzo? Is he not going to show his face either? Oh, well, no, Tono-sama's around, but he don't like to show himself too often. I'd be so proud if how his daughter turned out that he's finally starting to think about retire. No, there he is. What the hell are you doing? Get back here so I can make poke out of you. So you are here, Tetsuzo. Come on, then, get out of your shell, octopus pot, and lend us a tentacle or two. Oh, goodness, that's another new transition out of nowhere. Take a look, right? It's like, gotta see all this stuff. 2 servants can be set. I do not have a Bakken. I do have one. Thank you. Yep. So this is kind of fun. It's going to be like a little challenge quest to do a bit of painting and stuff. Cool. All right, let's go. And the nice thing is, since it's mine, I can throw on that one there and see it, right? See the damage go up. All right, interference and disgusted. Let's start with this. Do as much as possible. Actually, I think Summer Hokusai is crazy strong. Like the crit beast stuff is insane. Like if we get a full combo, yeah. Like okay, here we go. Watch this. We're gonna go this. We're gonna go this. Even with only level 1 stuff, we're gonna go crazy. Oh, I thought we had 3. That's fine. Insane damage, all things considered. Yeah. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3 with you to get you some meter. I forgot about the gun. Alright. Next one. So we could probably just straight up kill one thing. Drowsy and disparity. Yeah, okay, so let's go with, you know what? Let's go with you. Is this for everyone? For yourself. Restore HP for a single ally. You know what? I'm gonna give this to you. Because then, let's go 1, 2, 3. That way we do a full combo and hopefully get back around to maybe loop again. That'd be good. Let's see here. This should kill with all these buffs on us. Yeah. There we go. And then if we hit these crits. Nice. Okay, we didn't hit that crit, but that's still a lot. Good stuff. And we have an evade and guts. It's actually such a good bunch of... Oh, the guts is gone? Dang. That is a good bunch of stuff, though. 1, 2, 3, just because, you know, it's a bad matchup there. Good crit. That's worth a lot. Okay. A chance to evade. That's annoying. Oh, don't kill. Okay, so let's go... Just a full combo in a way that hopefully we can at least hit. Nope. Okay, come on. Nope. Come on. Oh! Okay, well, we survived that, and we can do this. So let's take this turn to go 1, 2, 3 to get stars and meter and stuff. Okay. I forget, is Bakken a multi-target? I think so. Trauma and suffering. Alright, calm down, game. Editor's footsteps. Oh wait, that's the trauma? That's funny. NP loss, that's annoying. That's actually really bad. Demonic. Well, these guys are demonic. It's not enough. You got enough, though. Okay, so we can give that to you, then. So let's start with... We can do a full combo. Or, you know what? No, let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's do this here, and then next turn, because if Bakken gets hit, then we can pop stuff, right? They are demonic, so they will take extra damage. Let's see. How much? Dead. Very nice. Just hit Bakken like once. That's all I need, pretty much. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Okay. I mean, we got the advantage, so we pretty much won. Right? Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3. We got that. Alright. Let's pop super. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 to try and get his... I mean, if this doesn't kill, which I think it should. Let's see. All right. Nice. All right. Give you some more gifts. I'm very, you know what? No, there's absolutely going to be at least one more. We saw the thing there. I was going to say, at least we won't have to worry about how long it takes for this. Except we will, because there's probably going to be one more. Okay, give me this. Thank you. Let's go. One more. Okay, we're nearly there. I think the pacing of this is actually better than the others. Okay.
このカレー食べると理性が上がるのね。あ、本当だ。どんどん頭が良くなっていく気がする。
So, oh, never mind. We got a lot to finish up here. All right. Voice recording day, rental studio waiting room. You know, the things that we have in Hawaii, I guess. Thank you all for taking the time to join us here today. Bunyan, Lady Bunyan, come on, wake up. Oh, was I sleeping? You've clearly reached your limit. No surprise, given how hard you've been working all this time. I think you've more than earned a rest. Go lie down for a bit. I'll handle things from here. What a weird cast. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for taking your time out of your busy schedules to join us here today. We are honored to have you with us. You know, it in the Japanese, it's, you know, the yoroshiku onegaishimasu, right? Like, you can hear it. You can hear it. I know several of you are here on vacation while others are engaged in other club activities as well. So while you're here, I hope you lend us your voices and talents in bringing our characters to life. Again, thank you all. Understood. Thanks for having us. My hooves are rattling in excitement. How much are we allowed to
ad-lib?
I've got this. I had to think about who's doing who. Oh my god, is he gonna put wait, is he gonna secretly put subliminal join the Yellow Turban Rebellion stuff? Morishiro! Oh no, I see who's doing it. Oh my god, wait, I have to think about who's doing this. Lord Harutaka. Time, AD 1541, the 10th year of Japan's Tenbun era. Place, Aki Province during the siege of Koriyama. Akenosuke and his army rush in to aid Morishiro and successfully drive off the invading Amago clan. Two Bishonen, embodying both good and evil. One might have thought them akin to the noble heir of Kurama in days past. For those two friends, bound by fate itself, fighting side by side in this battle was their greatest moment of camaraderie yet. Why didn't you call on me sooner, Oe no Morishiro Narikatsu? Bit of forced exposition there. I thought you and I were friends. I still remember how you shouted gleefully after knocking me off my horse. Now look at you, the head of an entire province. Lord Harukata. No, Akenosuke. I, in turn, still remember how notoriously unruly you were as a child. I couldn't believe my eyes to see you have chosen to lead the entire Oichi army. Thank you. Know that I will one day repay this debt I owe you. "14 years after this battle, the two youths would be pitted against one another in a bitter contest in a right to rule the land. But for now, let us turn back the clock and bear witness to the twists and turns they took along the way." Who's this one gonna be? Oh my god, they're all in little costumes. Kageichi. Hikata Kageichi, is that you? What a coincidence running into you here.
Akenosuke! It's good to see you again, brother.
Tasked with an errand. Akenosuke had come to the western city of Sakai as if to escape the yoke of his many obligations. There he was reunited with Kageichi, a former traveling companion he thought of as a brother. I see. Sorry to hear about Grandpa Taifuji's passing.
Indeed, not a day goes by that I don't think of the big boss. It seems you've had your share of hardship since then too, brother.
You could say that. I ran into a man named Abo no Yagoru Naoyuki, who put me through hell. This must be huge for people who've read the original story. Oh, is that? Yagoro, you bastard! Did you just say you rigged that archery contest? Indeed, that was all my doing. I was this close to making off with all that money you had no business carrying around, too. Then, my attendants, Nosuke and Bojiro, were you the one who shot them? Yes, I did. I did so in part to silence them, but also to keep you here. And your wife acting as the bait in a honeypot. Yes, of course, that was my doing as well. I swear, there truly is no end of miscreants out there. But enough about me. Tell me more about how things have been with you lately, Kagechi. What about Kokane? Is she well? Why? Why him? Why him? Brother. Well, why him? That's the funniest. 200 Ryo, that's absurd. Even the big boss's bounty is only 7.2 Ryo. This is what we agreed on, Kuwatsuyu. Oh, I'm surprised to hear you say that. Then I'll just have to insist you return the 1,000 Ryo that disappeared from the forge right here and now. You were supposed to pay my reward from those Ryo, were you not? So what'll it be? Rather you'd pay me with Lord Taifuji's head after all? Damn that bastard Kuwatsuyu.
He set us up right from the start. Somehow he found out about my family's wealth, pulled the wool right over the big boss's eyes. Naturally, the alchemical forging technique for transmuting gold that Kuwatsuyu showed him was complete nonsense, along with the woman who seduced the big boss and blackmailed Kuwatsuyu into smuggling. I didn't find out until later, but it seems Kuwatsuyu Dojin's real name was Kanakuso Kajiro, a well-known criminal in the underworld. But by the time we knew that, the big boss had already...
What happened to Kokane?
Kokane and I were both sent here to Sakai to essentially live as indentured servants for one of the boss's associates. In Kokane's case, that servitude took the form of an arranged marriage to that associate.
I see. I'm sorry you had to go through all that alone, Kageichi. Damn it, if only I'd got here sooner.
Kokane is more beautiful than ever, and I'm sure even now she still misses you.
Bound by emotion, swayed by desire, Akenosuke's journey grew even more turbulent as his destiny sank to new depths. To be continued.
Is it actually? Are we just doing 3 parts of dog dubbing? Are we doing 3 whole things of doggy dubbing? All right. Oh my god, we might just be doing more doggy dubbing. I think we are. Oh my god, okay, we're just doing this. Ugh. Are we whipping the dog? Ugh, the pain.
You there. Nanoroku, was it? Call off this whipping.
Quit your whining, you damn thief. That was only the 5th lash. Your punishment calls for 100 lashes before your banishment to the east. Consider yourself fortunate that I, Minehari Nanarokuro Michiyoshi, am bearing witness to this act of mercy.
Mercy? You call this
Pace yourself. You still have 94 lashes to go. Remember, your punishment would be death had Lord Morishiro not intervened. If my sister-in-law, Otsuge, had not been imprisoned along with you, I would have left you to rot long ago. Even so, you have yet to muster a single word of gratitude for Lord Morishiro, you ungrateful whelp.
Oh, shut it, Bangs. I'm completely innocent here. Besides, what's wrong with spending my money how I see fit? If you're blaming me for Amayo the geisha's suicide, I had nothing to do with it. I would have been cleared of suspicion eventually, so I didn't need your help at all, you pompous ass. I swear. You just don't know when to shut up, do you, Akenosuke? Or did it just slip your mind that you gambled away the money the Ogigayatsu Uesugi clan entrusted to you? I can explain. For one, I'm grateful to you, Akenosuke. Thanks to you, my wife has never been bored, even while they were investigating her involvement in this matter. In fact, without any time to complain, she's become something of a master of rhetoric instead.
He's getting way too into it. I'm getting a phone call. One sec. That was my realtor. Everything is fine, I hope? Anyways, Imayu, the famous geisha who served as the impetus for Akenosuke's imprisonment, was in fact the mistress of Kanakuso Kajiro, the leader of a gang of extortionists who would scam wealthy merchants and farmers, then make off with their valuables. In truth, Imayo was overcome with grief over Kajiro's sudden death that she stole Akenosuke's wakizashi while he was sleeping on the floor and plunged it into her own throat. Hey, how are you going to make dogs do that? In time, Akenosuke and Morishiro
I couldn't click it. Would be reunited once again at the camp of Rokaku Takayori, governor of Omi province. There, they would face each other in formal duels fought in Takayori's presence to prove which young warrior was more skilled. It would be this very duel where the two youths' relationship would change forever, and each would recognize the other as his greatest rival. All right, good work, everyone. Let's take a break. I wonder how American media would benefit from the roundtable style dubbing. I really do. They wouldn't, because work hours and how it kind of schedules out and, unions, but I think it would be interesting to see. Also, the fact that a lot of people are remote now. I guess I made the right choice asking Hexalter to handle the voice recording. She really is a whiz when it comes to electronics. I don't know what I'd do without her. So everything's going well then? That's wonderful. Yeah. Say, Michi, I know I probably should have double-checked sooner, but a modern-day record of Bishonen is historical fiction based on real events, right? Yes, that's right. Let's just say Pops was really into water margin around the time he wrote it. Okay, you're just going to be honest about it? And the book he wrote afterwards, Shinyoku Gyokuseki Dojin-kun, is basically a direct sequel, right? Indeed. Pops began writing Record of Bishonen after I married into the Takizawa family, but he ended up taking a long sabbatical before he finished. Then, when he started writing again, that's when he wrote Doji-kun, although it was really me, and occasionally Taro, who transcribed it while he dictated. Really? You transcribed Doji-kun? But it's so much longer than Bishonen. Yes, it is. Both Record of Bishonen and Doji-kun were published in 30-chapter installments. There were also drafts for 30 first chapters that never got published, unfortunately. So, if Doji-kun was a direct continuation of the story, why change the name so much, especially when a modern-day Record of Bishonen is such a good title? Well, that was in part because times had changed, and he couldn't easily use the word Bishonen anymore. Oh, I see. Another instance of the Edo period's harsh restrictions, huh? And eventually, Monsieur Bakken passed away before he could ever complete it. Still, since it was based on history, did readers have ideas about what would happen next? Yes, they did. Which is why it's so unfortunate they never got a chance to find out for sure. That goes for me too, of course. Since Ikenosuke was a very handsome man born during the Warring States period, many thought he must have been a Chodo for the Ochi clan. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard that term before. Time to go to the internet and learn. Chodo. Let's go. Okay, it's giving me meanings in French. Chodo means exactly, precisely, or just right. That's not... Funny enough, this is really funny. FGO Wiki, what does Chodo mean? Right? Yeah, it's literally saying, like, FGO. Couldn't find any meaning of this. Asked a Japanese friend since I was curious at, well, pretty boy face type deal. It's more a play on history than a joke. Shudo is a more common transliteration. I believe it refers to Shudo or Wakashudo, acts of, let's say, very intimate relationships between male samurai. It's a yaoi thing. No, it was a real practice, not a literary convention. The term wakashu, young boy, is the younger subordinate member in a homosexual, pederastic relationship between samurai. Oh. I didn't know about that. Okay. What's a chodo? Well, a chodo is, something the other non-swimsuited OA can explain to you better than I can. Is that so? Looks like I was right. It is an adult thing. It is. I've never heard of this. I mean, I've kind of heard of it, but I've never heard the term. At any rate, Kenosuke went on to become a general for the Ochi clan, where he started going by Sue Harukata. As Harukata, he eventually led a revolt against Lord Ochi and seized his considerable land and authority for himself. In response, one of Lord Ochi's own feudal lords, Motoshiro, began leading his own revolt, this time against Harukata. This conflict would go on to become the famous Battle of Miyajima. Although up against a huge army, Motoshiro gambled on a sneak attack against Harukata's forces with a small strike team and succeeded at disrupting them. Thus, the brilliant Mori Motonari etched his name in history. Oh, I know that name. Becoming the inspiration to Motoshiro. Of course, some roles ended up switched around during the writing process, but that was more or less how Pops imagined the story going. I see. And now, we won't get to see a proper ending for Dog Days Bishonen Records either. I'm sorry, Michi. This must be another big disappointment for you and Monsieur Bakken. Oh, no, not at all. Every day we spend working on this dojin has been so much fun. I feel very fortunate to have been part of it. Well, I still hope you and Monsieur will be able to finish the story one day. Me too. Oh, bright light. Oh, finally finished. It was great seeing everyone in action. I was real worried we weren't going to make it when Bakken started insisting on like 14 different takes, but I guess it all worked out. And taking this means we're done with the voice recording for now? That we are. Well, there are some aspects on which I could not compromise. Overall, I was floored by everyone's performances. It really feels like everything is starting to come together. Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful to hear. Then I suppose that just leaves the final scene. Are we going to actually do a fight for this? Are we going to dog fight? Not like dog fight, not like that, but like, like, are we gonna have a fight with the dog? I also sounds bad. It's fine. Oh no, here we go. The next day, midnight. Well, have we? I don't remember this one. Have we? You know what? I wonder if this is. This feels like the Caldia like cinema, which I know exists, but I don't think we've seen. I wonder if that's this. First test screening of Dog Days Be Shown in Records. Are they going to be mad about the squirrel scene? Are they going to be like, please remove the squirrel scene? We're going to be like, no, we can't take that out. Huh. Oh, thank God we're not watching it like again or something. We made it. I'm still not sure we pulled it off, but we finished in time. Right before the main event, too. Couldn't have cut it any closer if I tried to shave Babe with a chainsaw. It's easy to forget that Babe exists still. Of course, I'm still sure we'll have to do plenty of work with the test screening gun. There's bound to be plenty of last-minute cuts, edits, revisions, and so on. Heck, there's still plenty I'd like to fix myself. But even so, I've got a good feeling it'll all work out on time. Huh? Hang on, what about the press packages? I did ask Michi to take care of those, right? And I still have to password protect the phone download version. So what about the inlays? Make a bonus pamphlet for the theater goers? Oh, I'm getting a stomachache again. I'm just gonna try to put that stuff out of mind for now. Oh. Well, you have the look of a woman who has accomplished a great deal. I take it the worst is over? Oh, Princess. And Doggy. I see. Good evening. Woof. You think so? I mean, we're still not done yet. In fact, the actual event hasn't even begun yet. But maybe we're past the point where I should be agonizing over every little thing. Michi, Williams, and the others should be able to handle it from here. I see. Well, then the real battle is just beginning. I'm sure it'll not be easy, but I wish you luck in this trial. Merci. Hey, Princess. Are you maybe from the Satomi... Banyan... Williams? The test screening's almost over. Everyone else is asking for you. They say they need to speak with you urgently. Oh, I see. Génial. That's what I wanted to hear. Oui, I'm coming, Williams. You having a nice dream on your break? Yeah, maybe I was. Hey. The Dog Blu-ray. Well, it's probably a DVD. We can't afford Blu-rays. What do you take us for? Okay. Well, with that said, how many videos did I need to cut this into? Let's see here. I'm currently recording. Let's see. Well, my file explorer is frozen. That's not good. Dog Days Bishonen. We got that. It's a fun one. Taco Legs. A Club Bishonen production. Kensetsu Bishonen Roku. Okay, let me see here. We're currently recording number 6. That's not as much as I thought. Modern day record of Bishonen was the incomplete Yomi Hen penned by novelist Kyokute Bakken during their late years, and now a short film in which the Eight Dog Warriors magnificently recreated selection scenes is available. What fate will the two good-looking main characters, Akinosuke and Motoshou, meet? The voiceover by some of Caldia's greatest is a must-listen to, in full color, duration 38 minutes. Oh, this is funny. Shino, Sigurd, Shinbei, Takasugi Shinsaku, Leonidas the First, Shangyu, red hair, Ober. This is the funniest. Having red hair be the little girl is really funny. Zhang Jue and Columbus. Yep. All right. We got all of them for now, at least. Right? I bet you there's at least one more. Maybe two, right? We'll have to see. We'll see, because it looks like there is. Probably one in the post game, I bet. So it's going to be a bit of a longer video, but that's fine because I have so much built up. I can exchange these for now. Thank you. Oh, I didn't grab these. Let me take those. Cool. All right, guys. We'll be moving on with Corporate Booth of Death. That doesn't sound good. Next time, see you for some more. Let's play Fate Grand Order with hopefully less interruptions, though it probably won't be happening. We'll see you then. Ciao.
Yo.